I'm on a list that says I was pretty damn good.
Yeah.
And I'm really freaking proud of that.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm very grateful to Strongman.
Well, I don't think it's necessarily one of these things where you don't know until you know, right? So getting into arm wrestling stuff, it's like that for the light bulb and that switch to go off so quick and say, man, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Right. It's cool. Yeah. It's not a bad thing. And I don't think it is. I don't think in any way, shape, or form it's like, oh, it's disrespectful to Strongman to say that I like arm wrestling. You know, it's one of those things, man. You had an outlet with Strongman, right? But you don't know until you know. So like coming out of it, it's like, and I know you did all the research and you did all the studying and you did your homework and you put the work into getting as good as you could. And because that's just kind of coming from a football background and coming from your background, it's like, all right, well, this works.
You know the
right?
playbook.
Yeah, we're going to do this. And so, you know, I think that in some ways, you know, I think people should be more excited to say like, oh, cool, man. Like you found this, and
you would hope,
yeah,
you know?
Yeah. And it's not, and I don't really envision that. It's not like, oh, Strongman is stupid or like whatever. It's like, no, cool. Like you had your experience, you did your thing, you paid your dues in the sport, and also there's nobody that could say that you didn't bring eyeballs to the sport.
For sure.
Right. And that's a big part of it, right? Like it's like you were one of the characters, right? Bar none. Yeah. Like you can't say that. You looked the part, you played the part, you were part of these contests that like there's
not the strongest, but strong enough to make it important. You know, like you being in the top 10, like the comment section is bullshit. It's all these weak people being like, oh, I get a lot of you weren't shit, right? But in my head, I'm like, bro, I was like top 10 strongest man on earth a couple times. Yeah. That's good enough for me. That's like, I understand everybody wants to be the 4-time world's strongest man, or actually the 5-time world's strongest man if you do your fucking history. But everybody wants that. Yeah. But I mean, it's not that I didn't think I was going to get there, but I never really like had that, like, I have to get there. I never, I don't know. For me, I was still a football player doing strongman up until halfway through my career when I was like, wow, like this is my sport now. Yeah. I mean, and again, I'm just trying to say, because you're like, oh, everybody, you know, I don't think people I just get it. I get a lot of comments of like, because I say things like it's a silly sport or whatever. I feel like I've earned the right. Like I've given years of my life to the sport, and I've shortened my life for the sport. I've given body parts to the sport. Yeah. I've got scars and everything else to do it. So I feel like my say is worth getting out there. Like maybe everyone isn't the same way you are, where they fell in love with it the way you did. And it's like so awesome hearing your love of strength is inspiring. It's cool that's like wanted to be the strongest man that ever lived. Like that's a big bite to chew off, and you chased it down, you know?
If you enjoyed that clip, you can watch the full episode right here. And to watch another clip, click right here.